Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. So I actually had to take myself out for a walk today because I literally was ready to divorce myself. Holy man. It's like, I was like, what is going on? I'm like, why does this energy just feel like it's building, building, building? And then I decided to go out for a walk and kind of reflect and hear what Spirit's saying and trying to figure out, why do I feel so irritated right now, and so almost uncomfortable in my own skin. And then I looked it up as well. I was like, okay, let's look at planetary, what's going on with the planetary alignments and stuff like that right now, because it does affect us with the moon phase, all of that. We just finished a full moon, but it's not a full moon thing. And I saw Mars is still in retrograde until I think it's January 12th. Mars is very triggering for a lot of people. I'm not an astrologer. It's just whenever there's a planetary shifts and stuff like that, or retrogrades, I'm a feeler. I'm an empath. So I feel how it's affecting my body and how it's affecting my emotions and my attitude, apparently. I'm feeling like lately the energy, there's a lot of almost like annoying energy in the air right now, if that makes any sense. Or other people, it might be manifesting in feeling a little bit more anger than normal, and just kind of like, you're like, what the heck? Where is this coming from? Now, part of it is planetary, right? There's never one answer for anything, right? And anytime we go through shifts and stuff like that, it's an opportunity for us to explore our shadow selves and our shadow sides, and it actually is an opportunity for growth. So anytime our buttons are being pressed, that's why healers press a lot of people's buttons, trigger a lot of people as well, right? Because it's when we're triggered, the triggers are the signals for what we need to be healed. Because if something doesn't bother us and it just kind of rolls off us, then that's not an aspect of us that needs to be healed. So there's many factors, right? It's not just one thing. We've also got Christmas coming up, the holiday seasons. We all feel each other on the collective energy level, right? So that's always a kind of a bit of a hectic, stressful time of year for a lot of people. So, and remember, we have a hive mind consciousness. So, even if you don't know this person, that person, you don't have to personally know them, but we still pick up on each other and we still feel each other's energy, right? So this is a time of year that people are feeling a little extra stressed out, and just globally, things are a little cray-cray. That's the understatement of the year, I think. And I feel like it's just going to continue to have the illusion that things are going to be ramping up and looking a lot darker before it does get lighter as well. Or, some people might be feeling a lot of anger right now as well. That might be bubbling to the surface for, what you'd be like, well, where did that just come from, But what this is doing is this is giving us an opportunity to dig a little deeper, to heal ourselves and to become more emotionally balanced and stronger as well, right? So this gives us an opportunity to really practice our grounding, taking that, few minutes, even 30 seconds a day of just some really deep grounding breaths and kind of release that energy that that tight, tense energy inside you. Just let that go, 30 seconds even, 10 minutes, if you can. Any time spent with the intention of just releasing, letting go, taking a few deep breaths, grounding, clear your mind, and then carry on with the day. This is also a time for us to be very diligent about our cleansing rituals and our clearing rituals and our personal space and boundaries as well. So, for some people, we like to burn sage or Palo Santo. Other people don't like that, they don't like the smell or allergic. So, you can make your own aromatherapy sprays, something maybe even citrusy, uplifting smells. So using aromatherapy, Lighting a white candle, visualize sending all your negative thoughts, all your negative emotions into that candle light, and then see it burnt up and being transmuted. I try to shift energy around me, clear dark energy, I always literally see it transmuting and being turned back into stardust again, into neutral energy that the universe can do whatever it wants with, really. Yeah, so just a few little tips and tricks, and make sure, going out for little walks, or doing some exercise, connecting with Mother Nature. I mean, if you don't have the opportunity to really get outside and a lot of places to walk or go, bring Mother Nature to you. Go get yourself some house plants, things like that. Bring that life into your home and bring that life into your space as well, right? Yeah, so grounding, clearing, some deep breaths, and trying to shift gears in our mental attitude as well, right? Whenever, we're catching ourselves having those moments of like, I'm going to throttle. I personally just wanted to throttle myself because I was like, I literally don't even like me right now. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I'm like, okay, all right. There's a lot of stuff going on in the collective energy, and getting closer to Christmas, and people are stressed out, and being a sensitive and an empath, you're just going to feel it, right? Whether it's even yours or not, because as empaths, we are filters. We filter the energy around us as well. That's kind of our job in a way, right? So, and just remember that, and remembering that too, because we do take on other people's stuff. So that's why it's really important for us to remember to have really strong personal boundaries, right? And saying no to stuff that, might take too much of our time, too much of our energy, too much of our commitments at that time, learning how to say no and not feeling bad about that, right? Because that's okay. We can't do everything, we can't be everywhere, and we can't please everyone. That's a fact, and especially at these times of years, where so many, we get pulled, in so many different directions. Go to this person's house or this in-laws or whatever, at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you, right? Because at the end of the day, the only person that is accountable for your happiness, health, and well-being is you, right? And so we have to take accountability there as well. So yeah, I had to, I got to practice what I preach as well, right? So I like to be near water. That helps me clear my energy and helps me clear my mind, and that's where I download, the most information and get the messages that I need for myself as well, right? So yeah, I hope everyone is taking care of themselves. Has a fantastic day. Okay, bye.